I completely forgot I was gonna do something else. But one more thing that I needed to do on my little list. But today was pretty busy, so warm up a little bit. Do some art. Get ready. Okay, I did a bit of spring cleaning, although it's getting wintry. Did a bit of winter cleaning, I guess, on my brush sets. Uh, I've organized them a little bit more, and I've separated them out to two sets. One is soft core. I call it soft core. I don't know what. Soft core and abstract. Although I might do like one more split off version, which will be called softer. And they're all spelled in fun little ways. But honestly, these are like the only brushes that I started using or ended up using at this point in my career. So they're all fun. And I'm all about fun. Here, what some of them look like. Kind of nuts. Oh, this one I thought would be cool if I were to make like a monster. You may not see what I see, but that's okay because I see what I need to see. Anyway, let me try some things here before we continue much further. Make sure that on YouTube, yeah, it's named wrong, so we're gonna change all the settings so it's all correct. Yeah. The other thing that we need to do is making sure for its full category. Don't really want to make it education, it's more entertainment. to update. Well, make this character look a little less sickly and pale. I wonder how would that work? How would that look? It's not bad actually. Pretty good. I don't know if you guys saw what I did there, but I copied the entirety of what I could see or the visible layer, duplicated it. We did the quick little alteration and then merged it straight down again. I find that to be really effective when I need to do large edits, or like it would take too long to go back and change all the layer settings and everything one by one. It would just be like insanity. I like the little greenish blue color on the face there. Okay, cool. There it is. Good. Good. It came through. I don't like the red idea, maybe. I don't know. I just wanna try a little color in there. The earthier tones. Let's see if we can get. Probably not be doing that on this layer. Let's go ahead and do it on this layer instead. The real layer. Let me look at something. 18. Trench. Damn, that is so good. Holy crap. Try doing it downwards. Kind of more interesting, huh? Not quite there. Oh. Very good. Sure. I do like the red up there. I think that will be kept. Got wet edges on. Turn it off. Thank you, God.
You know the stage zone.
we do any more edits to this last minute? Interesting thing. I need to look at a reference for the lapel. Gotta buy myself a trench coat. Come on. Oh, this could be funny for a John Dark Souls type of gameplay. Like a little swoop. Better. The changes are going to be so subtle now. Imperceptible to the untrained eye. However, to me, they stick out like a sore thumb. So therefore, we must remedy all the things that stick out. Smooth them out again, you know? As far as the design goes and everything else. I know I preach a lot about not being a perfectionist, but still, like, if it bothers me, if I'm gonna lose sleep over it, I'd rather try my best to change it. Yeah. Need to switch over to a softer brush now. Yeah. Soft core brush. Okay, so that's an interesting kind of lapel. Now it's blue, so that it's into there. And I'm so sorry about this, but this is also a process of discovering how I want to paint, how I want to draw. I'm always a work in progress. Yeah, that to me looks better. It tickles my brain. It tickles my brain in the right way. Okay, let's hear the type of soft brush that we use. And this one's got a bit of a repeating stamp look, which reminds me of like a painterly bokeh from a camera with a series of dots for a filter. I remember watching a YouTube video on that, and I thought, oh, that looks actually like digital painting, sort of. Called it the bokeh. I don't know too much about that stuff, but I thought it was quite interesting. I want to get to a point with my art where I can get away with more and more while doing less and less. And I feel like it would also be in the interest of whomever hires me to be that efficient. Almost like trying to make it less effort. I think that's mastery anyway. Mastery is like when you can just do the least possible moves to achieve the most results. It's effective. I'll explain the mentality between the decision making that was that went through my head before I decided to stream. Not that anybody is asking, but I thought, hey, you know, it's a good motivation for me to finish the book. And yes, I am working on a book. It's called Dieback. It's essentially an unmade game design document slash art book, which I don't know if anybody else is as a big nerd about art as I am, but I thought that was pretty cool to do. Secondly, like if it takes up, fantastic, great. That's another venue, another possible way that I may get to live. Third, it's a good way of showing that I don't use AI. And fourth, it's a little bit like a exercise in humility and practicing essentially just exposure therapy, right? I've always had an issue with posting my artwork and everything, but this kind of like makes me feel like it's already out there, so I'm just like gonna compile it after and post it, and that's it, you know. It's not this thing that has to be perfect. I struggle a lot with perfection. But also it allows me to stop messing around as much. Like now I can like maybe actually commit to a style, do something, figure it out, and stick with it instead of just constantly changing everything and reacting to whatever I see, which is my default. I guess those are some of the outcomes that I'm hoping for. But it could all not work out, and this could be a huge waste of time. We'll see. I certainly hope not. That's not the case. I hope something comes of this. Let's see. But everybody's been so encouraging. Everybody's been like, yeah, just give it a try. What have you got to lose? Time and dignity. That's two things I could think of. Straight off the bat. I'm just surprised by how motivational this all is. Like I look forward to waking up and being like, okay, let's give streaming a try again. It makes me feel maybe I was burned out. I don't know. Ever since college, it's just been, well, even before college, I've been working. But after college, I kind of got into kind of a bit of a rhythm, a cadence, especially with architecture. But then afterwards, like in recent years with like concept art. So this feels new, this feels fresh, it's kind of exciting and fun. A new adventure, and I'm not afraid. In fact, I welcome failure. I roll out the red mat. The red carpet. I'm like, come on. Come on in. Hello. Let's fail. I don't mind it. I'm afraid. I haven't felt fear since '99. Back in Turkey, when the earthquake hit, I haven't felt fear since. Nice. Okay, so I like the belt over the trench kind of look. Perhaps there's like, oh, you know what I could do? I could add like little trench belt loops that maybe people were anticipating. Like this is like how it would be worn, and honestly, it should be designed that way. That's what I would like. I don't want my belt to fall off every time I put the trench coat, and then I have to also put the belt up. No, let's put the belt into a loop, feed that through the trench. So the belt is attached to the trench coat, but then the front can be opened or closed, right? And it's like quick, maybe it's like a quick motion to rip all of it out in an easy way. Yeah. But this way, the trench coat doesn't sit on top and the trench coat doesn't have just that extra loop. We got a utility trench coat belt loop that is connected to it. I think that works pretty well. And because of the extra weight, we're gonna need some upper kind of support. So that's where the suspenders are coming from. Not necessarily for the pants, although I'm sure he's got some for the pants as well. Yeah. Okay, that works. That works for me. All of this is because I want capes, but I can't have capes. I want a cape-like design. Well, from the waist down, we could have some drapery. Which is going to be essentially this. The tail of the coat, the trench coat. I need some abstract detailing here. Interior there. Some nice straight to curve to soft to hard to noise to smooth variation. Now, my real bad habit is essentially, like, especially when it's my own work, I tend to go like, well, what else can I do on the same artwork? And that's why it doesn't seem to finish ever. Because I treat it as if it's an experiment, not a production. So I gotta stop that, and I'm aware of it. But I'm a work in progress. Oh, look at this buttery brush, so nice. Now, I am glad that I was cognizant enough today to categorize some of the brushes, and I broke them up whether or not they were abstract or they were not abstract and smooth instead. Ooh, I like the kind of like bunching up over there. That's nice. Bunching up of the little, yeah, of the trench coat at the bow. Feels nice. It's a little bulky, yeah, but that's okay. We don't mind a little bulk. I think I wanted to do it here as well, but I kind of failed at it. Because it would sit like that, right? So it would totally sit like that. Shall we give the characters a little bit of a? I want like a communication device. So maybe like when we're out there in the world and you know get instructions. I think radio was a thing back in 1910s, right? Let's take a look. Let's do some research. When was radio invented? 1895. Handheld radio. Early handheld radio. Like early. 1910, 14. I wrote 10, 14 thing. Whoops. Oh, okay, they're too big. They're not gonna be handheld. This is kind of interesting, like transportable. Oh, look at this picture. This is cool. It's like a whole unit. Okay. So I guess we're not gonna. I don't think I should do like this. That won't work. Too large. You know, all backpack for it. Okay, so no radios. Although they did exist, no radios. I'm not gonna put it on yet. I'll perhaps put it on a different character, but not on the player. And because this is my IP, I'm making myself into the player. Selam. How are you doing? Merhabalar. Hoş geldin Gökhan. How are you doing? Nasıl gidiyor? My Turkish is a little funny. Are you watching on Kick? Hello from Kick. I'm so glad I took the time to actually take a look at how the lapel works. Güzel gidiyor. Billy kapatınca seni gördüm. Merak ettim. Okay, iyi. Good. Merak is good. Hoş bulduk. Çok güzel. Ben de kendi sanatımı göstermek istedim. Başlayalım dedim. İnşallah beğeniyor herkes. Belki de yakında sizlerin çok güzel takip ettim. Yaşından daha iyileri gelir. Sağ ol, thank you. Merci. Çok teşekkürler. Ben yakında YouTube'a da koymak istiyorum nasıl böyle çizdiğimi falan. Merak ederseniz. Herkese öğretmek istiyorum. I wanna teach. I don't wanna be a teacher, but I wanna show how it could be easy. We don't need AI to do art. We can all just do art ourselves. Digitally painting in Photoshop like the old masters would have wanted us to do. Thank you. Sal. Çok sağ ol, thank you. I'll make my tutorials in English and Turkish. Merhabalar sayın seyirciler. Bugün ben size karakter çizmesini öğreteceğim. Should I like curse a lot in Turkish? Like merhabalar amına koyayım ben Tuncer yani I don't know what's appropriate, what's not appropriate. Thank you for the support though. I appreciate it all the same. Yes, yes. Design is very important. Yes. Design'ı göstermek. Ben YouTube'da ben şey yapmak istiyorum yani yakında. Türkçe konuşayım biraz. Zaten sen izliyorsun önce başka birisi yok. Nasıl dizayn olduğunu falan veya güzel dizaynlar oyunlardan gördüğüm dizaynları falan ben alıp da anlatmak istiyorum. Nereden ne yaptılar, nasıl gördüler falan. Çünkü ben profesyonel olarak da çalıştım birkaç oyunlarda 10-12 sene için. Genç görünüyorum ama ben yaşlıyım. 35 ve de şu anda çok zamanım var. Böyle de herkes böyle biraz heveslensin kendileri de yapmasına. Hikaye söylemesini dizaynla birlikte. Yalnızca dizaynla. Yalnızca gösterip de hikaye göstermek. That's the goal. 32 olacaksın, konsept artist mi? Hadi. Hadi hepimiz aynı bottayız. We're all in the same boat. Bence de çok önemli, değerli bir şey. Teşekkür ederim ya. Bu company'ler böyle düşünmüyor ama hepsi AI olarak istiyor. Her şeyi AI istiyorlar. Vallahi çok çok kötü oldu her yer. Aa, environment. Ne güzel. Çok güzel. Çok güzel. Öyle de tutun. Öyle de tutun. İnsanlar destek de ederler sizi daha çok böyle. AI'yi hire derseniz falan. Çünkü hiç kimse robotla istemiyor. İnsanlar yapsınlar. İnsanlar kendi hayatlarını koyuyorlar dizaynın içine. O çok önemli. Bence. En önemli şey o zaten. Hayatımızı paylaşmak. I don't know, my Turkish is a little bad probably. O iyi, güzel. Ben de öyle bir komik bir insan olabilirim o zaman. Türkçe, İngilizce konuşan bir um, bir adam, internetten bir adam. Türkiye'de mi çalışıyorsun sen? Oradaki şirketler hire diyorsa ya çok güzel. Çok güzel. Ben fazla konuşamam. Ben nerede çalıştığımı falan. Kontratların üzerinden ama büyük büyük şirketler buralarda yani hepsi böyle deniyorlar ya. Amazon kapattı şeylerini, Microsoft bir 10 bin kişiyi çıkarttı. Çok kötü. Ben İstanbul'dan doğdum, ben İstanbulluyum. Avcılar. Ha, benzinci. Almanya'da bizim firma Embracer'dayım. Embracer? Star Trek'te... Wow! Amazing. That's so good. Oh wait. Keep getting scam calls. I forget where I am. Kemal Caddesi. Oh, Namık Kemal Caddesi. Okay. Evet. Ben Türkiye'ye tekrar gittim. Birkaç sene önce orada Covid aldım ama. Çok hastalandım ben ya. J'mi zannettim valla. Ve de o Covid'in yüzünden benim kaslarım da çalışmamaya başladı. Çok kötüydü. Ama ben gittiğimde çok duygusal, duygularım çok. I got very emotional when I went back. Belki de, belki de. Buralarda ben Tansır diye gidiyorum ama Türkiye'de Tuncer'dim. Belki de görmüşsündür sen. Ara sokakta ben büyüdüm, ara sokak. Mustafa Kemal'a gittim okul olarak. Liseye gidemedim. Liseyi Amerika'da yaptım ben. Ben ne yapıyorum orada? Elementary. Türkçesini unuttum. Marmara Caddesi. Daha arabaların geçtiği caddeden oradaydık işte. Okey. O büyük ana cadde. Valla Amerika'da yaşayıp ben Türkiye'yi izliyorum. Durmadan. Çok güzel bir yer ya. Biz çocukken o tamamlanmayan binaların içinde dolaşıp kumların üzerine atlıyorduk ikinci, üçüncü ikinci, üçüncü floor Türkçesi ne ya? Kat. İkinci, üçüncü kattan falan. Çocukluğumuz manyaktı bizim. Çok manyakçaydı. Senin çalıştığına tebrik ederim. Çok güzel. Portfolyona bakacağım ben de şimdi. Merak ettim. Ben normalde merak etmem fazla. Ne biçim bir ad bu ya? Gökhan Kahraman? Ben Abdülkadir Öztürk'te ilkokulunda okudum. Ben Mustafa Kemal. Ben Mustafa Kemal'da okudum. Wow, çok güzel artların. Sanatın çok güzel ya. Very nice. Dude, you're a professional. What the heck, man? This is so good. Annem arıyor. My mom. Hello? Okay, I'll be right back. I have to BRB. But this is super good, dude. Kahraman da ne biçim bir soyad? You're the hero? Okay, I'll be right back. I'll be right back. Memnun oldum bir... Oh. Divinity çok güzel. Divinity çok güzel ya. Anladım artık. Koşamıyorum. Memnun oldum. Nefesim gitti ya. Dedim ya bak Covid ne biçim beni bıraktı. Evet geç olmuştur size. Ben de memnun oldum. Çok memnun oldum. Discord'a gel istersen. Orada da konuşuruz sonra. Sağ ol. Teşekkürler ederim. Sana da iyi geceler. Good night, good night. Very memnun oldum. Nice to meet you. Wow, that was an absolute pleasure. Look at that. Why Miss Turkey? Oh. I probably absolutely do. No, I totally do. All right. Now that we had a moment of clarity, lucidness, we're going back into talking to ourselves and descending, resuming our descent into madness. It's the only thing left to do now. As we slowly descend into madness. Cool. There does need to be some sort of like a strap system, but it could be just strapped to the coat. Talking about the armor that the character wears, which is imperative, along with the helmet, the shock-proof, the soundproof helmet. The helmets are designed to withstand shock. Although the characters can regenerate, they're essentially, you know, undying. Because death is a natural cycle of things, and these people are denied that. However, like a blast to the ear or like a blast in a nearby vicinity would rupture the eardrum, cause vestibular imbalances by knocking the inner fluid, the inner ear fluid, so they would lose their equilibrium, which would make them inefficient and ineffective in a fight. And these people need to be fighting with explosives, right? It's powder punk, so they can't have their own weapons impeding on their performance in a physical confrontation. Therefore, designed the helmets to withstand such blasts. The same thing with the armor. Although we have metal bits, it is heavily cushioned and dampened by layers of cloth and clothing and padding. Underneath this, he probably wears like gambeson. But on top of that is the trench coat, which is the period piece clothing, the clothing that solidifies the time period that we are in. You are usually visually making a connection of someone's orientation and a location or their position in terms of relativity or politics or dance on things or their time period of which they are in. That's usually derived from the clothing and the technology that they wear. right? Now you could actually have this character show up in like a modern day time, and that's his like Halloween costume party or something. But I mean, we have limitations. Yeah, and if you did that, it would be like a huge kind of like twist, unless you or explain that the whole time. Or maybe he could be a ghost from a different era. That could be how you have someone from the past in modern times. But anyway, I digress. Maybe it's a little bit helpful. It might be helping me just a tad to talk my thoughts through these thematic I wanted to keep it with the T words, but I can't. I've reached my limit. If anybody's lurking about, I would like to know, what's your favorite band? What kind of music you like to listen to while you make art and you paint? For instance, right now I'm listening to Arctic Monkeys. I believe that's because I have a lot of nostalgic connection. I know that the desktop audio is playing something different. That's because I'm not gonna feed Arctic Monkeys to the stream. Unfortunately, I would get DMCA strikes, and I'm trying to avoid those like the plague. I'm still a young buck on the stream, and I can't get away with things like that. We have to earn that right, which I totally respect. But man, that was such a pleasant surprise. I just met a Turkish artist. That was fantastic. Super fun. And he works from Turkey, you know? Maybe there is hope after all. I apologize. I didn't mean to make that sound so dour. Is that the right word? Huh. I think it's close enough. Okay, we're back to this. Yeah, I prefer this. I know it doesn't look like it changed a lot. Trust me, I know. Maybe I'll keep it with the old head after all. I feel like I made the head a little small. So let's just make it a bit bigger and see how that feels. Yeah, pretty good. Right, we found the reasoning for the middle of the belt, the middle belt loop. I don't know if the positioning is good though. Let me take a look at some of these. Looks like it's they're clasping it a little bit higher, right above the belly button, or on it. Might be a little bit low there. So let's do a quick edit. Mistakes will happen, and that's okay. We need to know how to quickly. We need to know how to, in the least destructive manner. Although any 2D image that will eventually be rasterized, will have to be essentially manipulated in a way that is unrecoverable, at least steps wise or layers wise. Go ahead and it's up here as well. Just felt like that arm was a little bit too long. Okay. Not terrible. Yes, okay. Green pants. Sure, I mean, why not? Making sure that the balancing is okay by flipping the canvas back and forth. And I still wanna, I don't wanna let go of the happy little accidents that I've come across during the voyage that we've undertaken, which was the conception of this image, and the process of concepting it. If at any point what I'm saying doesn't make sense in English, you can blame my ESL teachers. English was my second language. And if you are my ESL teacher watching this somehow, hey, how you doing, man? It's been a while. Thank you for everything. Still learning. Sorry about that. I was just taking care of some security stuff. All right, we're back. I was just informed by my friend that he may not be able to play a game with me tonight, so that's unfortunate. I wanted to play some more games. However, we can play some other games. I like Deadlock. We could play Ark. I could do Night Rain. We could find an RPG to play. I don't know. Could be fun. We'll find a way. We'll find a way to survive. Fortunately dividing things. The high-waisted belt always throws me off. I think other people as well. Yeah, let's go back to the... Ooh, this one's nice. It's a little noisy, but it does Oh, this one's noisier. Does offer a little bit more of a controlled line over there. Sometimes I need more control, you know. I like chaos when I paint. I like chaotic painting. But sometimes you need to rein in that all that energy, channel it towards something that's cohesive. Not everybody's gonna have the same idea about what I'm painting, so sometimes I have to, you know, be cognizant of that and just be like, no, it is what that is, you know, this is what that is. Essentially by painting it a little bit more. It's more, you know, less implied or direct. Being a little bit more direct with it sometimes. It's just necessary. The balance, I'm trying to find that balance. That balance to me is everything. That balance between implication and just direct, I guess, depiction. The balance, if I can hit that right, man, I'll have formed fully as an artist. Not just be this half-formed homunculi. I should not be saying that. Let's get all of this. Let's see if we can't do this to it a little bit. Just a bit of a... Oh! No, it painted directly, no. It's the wrong layer trap. Dang it. Okay, I guess we're gonna have to keep it that way. Dang it. Let's paint only on this layer now. You hear? I like how I'm basically done with this drawing. All I'm doing is just like, it's just experimentation at this point of the brushes and trying to see what goes well with what. See, that's really nice. That stroke is so nice. Can we go ahead and equate that right now? You're like, all right, that's a pouch. It's not that bad. It's fun. I don't know. This is better. Wait a minute. Just do this. A lot of back and forth. You know, they say painting is repainting. Writing is rewriting, and drawing is redrawing. Playing is replaying. Whoa. I totally dissociated for a second. All right, we're back. I'm back again. I'm conscious again. All right. Just went somewhere else. I'm so glad that I rediscovered these brushes that I had made. Keep making brushes and forgetting that I made them and then doing other stuff, and oh god, it's such a mess. But I'm really hoping that the streaming will force me out of my bad habits and steer me towards more consistency and doing things in like a similar manner. I think it's important. I feel like I confuse everyone when I just keep like changing up styles. Personally, I want to change up styles. I want to explore different things all the time, but I can understand how that's disorienting. Maybe the challenge is to stay this similar, not change everything all the time. Consistency is difficult. Yeah, maybe I need to think of it that way. Oh, let me try this ultra soft core. Ultra soft core brush. Modeling brush. Arcvane! Hello. Oh, hello. You found me once more. No, I feel like everybody gets confused by me. Because I keep switching it up. Or maybe I'm the only one that can see it. The changes. Can you not see it? Are you serious? You cannot see? As I slowly descend into my madness. And I get ushered onto the asylum. You know what? If I do get locked up in a asylum, then I hope that they have Photoshop so I can continue to paint. Doesn't sound bad actually. 3 square meals. That's more than what I'm getting now. Fun activities. I would destroy it in arts and crafts. Here. Oh, thanks. You know, I had some interviews recently with some studios, and some of them called me stylistically ambiguous. Like, oh, okay. Which apparently was good for developmental projects. However, I just don't think anybody's actually serious about hiring anybody right now. It's crazy. But thank you. That means a lot. You know what? This time I'm gonna stick with it. We're gonna stream 99 years every day, 100 years. Total dumpster forever. We're doing it. And this time I'm also gonna make YouTube videos. We're going all in. Yeah, that's actually my strength. I feel like I always do really great at that. It's like I can either come up with something new or adapt it really quickly. And that's what I've demonstrated every project that I've been a part of. However, you know, right now, I want to figure out what I want to do and how I want to do it, because these companies are wild and out. They're nuts. They're nuts. So I want to see how far I can make it on my own now. I'm still applying, don't worry. But doesn't seem like they're really serious about it. And I'm slowly approaching, I think I'm slowly approaching, very slowly and reluctantly. I don't know why I'm so reluctant about it. But I can feel that I am. I'm approaching something. I'm approaching a consistent method. Be what I do forever. Maybe that's what I'm afraid of too. I'm afraid of finding how I do things. Who knows? Hope you've been well. All right. That was a tricky bit today, like figuring out the lapel, the trench coat. I think it looks decent now, though. I didn't realize that it was actually sewn on after. It's not just one piece of cloth. Got this part going in. I guess that's the horse. Reinforce it all, yeah. Oops. All right. A lot of changes today. We slimmed up that waist. Okay. Close it and then open it back up again. Photoshop glitches. You guys are all coming out of the woodworks now and being all inspirational. Can't take it. Just want to be sad sometimes. Just let me be sad. It's important to feel when you're an artist. It's important to feel sad sometimes. No, it's okay. You missed nothing. gonna have to change the angle on this. It's not hitting right. There's that angle I was looking for. You know what? I think you guys are right. I'm great. Everybody's right. I'm fantastic. I have two modes. I'm like severely depressed, or I'm just like on top of it, the world. There's no in between. The duality of man. I don't think I know what that means. Keep saying it. Should we do like a little protection thing there? Oh, would I pick Mobius or Submead? Ooh. I think they're both super good. I'd have to go with Sid Mead. Yeah. I'd probably have to go with Sid Mead just because of the recent success of all the Cyberpunk projects. Yeah. And you know, he was the original concept artist for Blade Runner. I thought that he had wonderful gouache techniques. And he was a futurist. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Wait, was Mobius also in Blade Runner? I don't remember this. Damn, Mobius is also really good. The styles are different though. I think myself prefer Sid Mead's kind of. I mean, just look at how good that looks. That's gorgeous. This one's Mobius. This one's Sid Mead though. Yeah, this just hits on a different level for me. Yeah, it's so good. Look at all of this. Oh, so good. I hate how good he is. Yes. They were both really, really fantastic. I enjoyed both of them. But, like, if I had to pick one, I think Sid Mead. For me. Although it was very close. I think you also said that you agreed with Sid Mead as a decision. Yeah. Yeah, way more data. He does like almost all of it. He does all of the work for you. Don't even have to figure it out. It's just, you know, he has it figured out. Like all the vents and the exhaust ports and all the air intakes and outs, everything. Yeah. I did not know that. That's sick, really. They both did? That's crazy. We'll be lucky if we get to work on anything at this freaking point. That's really fun, though. I think I'd like to do like a deep dive on the projects that they both worked on sometime. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense. They played to their strengths. Do I want to? I don't know if I want to. No, I don't want to. Do I? I do. Do I? No. Well, yeah, yeah. I was thinking actually to take a little bit more of a, not a break, but like sometimes as a possible difference in the monotony. I was thinking about just taking some days to do like design appreciation videos where I just take a look at really well designed things and then discuss it and talk and give my thoughts. Put that on a YouTube video, discuss it, and you know, strictly pertaining to video game related stuff. I'm not just talking about lore wise, although that would certainly play into it. I'm talking about essentially shape language shit, you know? Think that'd be a good idea. I made a suggestion box. I don't know if it's working yet. Or I could just, you know, focus on what I'm doing. Art and gaming. By the way, I'm wearing these shades because I've become photosensitive over the years. They're not just to look cool, they're to protect my eyes. I have to dim everything slightly. And they help a lot. I guess that's what happens when you've been sitting in front of a computer for like over 20 years. Painting stuff. Oh yeah, yeah. It would be nice and educational for me as well to take a look, and a nice kind of learning kind of video essay, which like I would learn through, you know, through the research that I do for the video. I think that'd be pretty cool. Pretty fun. And then at the end of all of the videos, just always plug in the Discord and plug my project. This video was sponsored by my own project that I'm working on. Exactly, 100%. Oh, I was just thinking, hey, maybe that's like another thing that I could try while I'm doing all these other things. Why not? I feel like the Lionheart stage was better, as always. Or maybe not as much as I thought. Oh, it's because I changed the face. Let's do this. Oops. Give myself a new beard. Yeah, I feel like that'd be something fun to do though. Gonna think about it. Gonna think about it, maybe format it. It's very very tumultuous time for me right now. Experimental, I guess. It's just not there. Somehow it's just not there. It's close, but it's not there. No, get away from me, bot. I don't want none. Dang it, it's so close. Just no cigar, I don't know why. Yeah, that's what I had before. Dang it, man. Am I really gonna give up on all the work I've done? Alright. Yeah. No, you're 100% right. They don't want to take risks. Any risk is a bad risk. That's the mentality right now, and it's horrible. It's really hard to even distinguish between the projects. You know, you used to be able to look at a screenshot and be able to tell what that was from. I guess I had to go back. This sucks. Just hours of progress lost. Oh well. Just don't like the way it looks. Really have to figure out like what my flavor is. Just stick with it. I can't be constantly searching for it. That's something impossible to sustain. Looks pretty okay. But you're absolutely right. The other thing is also nobody wants to make like the decisions, because the decision could fail, and if the decision does fail, then they're gonna be held responsible for it. So everybody's decision making averse. It's horrible. It's like, no, dude, you gotta just do it, you know? The decision and stick with it. Yeah. Yeah, sometimes yeah, it doesn't work sometimes. It's such a trap, you know, like because like you can't make something completely original, because if you do, that's gonna be like you don't have an audience essentially. And you can't make something too samey, because then nobody cares. They've seen it before. So you have to hit like the balance, and the balance is always just use what's already exists and just develop it a bit further, you know? Add a little twist. It's really not like build on it, you know? Essentially. People don't get that. They either want something completely original, which is it's gonna be really, you're gonna have to like fight for everybody to pay attention to it essentially. Or they want everything to be the same as, you know, what was already existing before. So you just need a little twist, you know, just a little change. 20%, change 20%. Not the entire thing. Yeah, I don't like this one anymore. And all that progress gone. Okay. Man, I'm so close to finishing this, but it's so hard. Yeah, but they did well, right? I felt like, or do I remember that wrong? Didn't Disco Elysium do really well? Or maybe they didn't do well enough. Yeah. They imploded, huh? Shit. Oh yeah? That's fine. That really sucks. These we need these studios to stay afloat. We need them to stay alive. We really, really, really do. Here. Really? Good. We need more projects. I saw that AGS closed and I was like, God dang it, dude. Really? Okay. I hope they need more artists. Oh no, is it playing lo-fi? I don't even know if I can like have it. How long has it been playing lo-fi? It's supposed to be looping this. What the heck? Oh no, it won't loop. Okay, cool, it's looping now. Hope I don't get any strikes. But yeah, I'm hoping that more games start to there's like a, you know, an emergence, a resurgence of gaming and games, and also a higher demand for actual human artists. It's just all horrible right now. Also, I would hope for more public support of art by people and artists. See how it goes. Yes, that's exactly the yeah. Well, there's also no jobs available, right? So, and they're like dwindling more and more as the job market inflates with these hireable individuals, and there's a diminishing amount of possible, you know, job opportunities. It's only gonna get worse unless somehow we put a stop to it and just go like, hey, let's let's just stop fucking around like this. Like, can we just get back to how it was? Because it was pretty good before. We were doing all right before all of this shit happened. It's been such a rapid change. COVID epidemic. Yeah. Competition is kind of necessary. You're right. Oh, you're right. I'm not the one for, you know, to talk about politics or whatever. But like, dude, it's getting really it's kind of desperate. This is, this is what the hell happened type of situation. Feels like the wrong timeline. Yeah, who knows? They have been on that kind of like, streak of buying and killing every project that they touch. Which, you know, pisses me off more than anything. Hey, what up, man? What up, Chris? How you doing? We got into a deep discussion today. With I mean, they indefinitely shell project left, right, and center. It's just like, okay, cool. So nothing's being developed. What are you doing? I'm game centric, right? But this is like a reflection of everything. I don't want to make this too dour though. I have to like decide on what to do with this piece and finish it finally. It's incredibly warm today. You guys, actually, I think I'll be back. I'm gonna use the bathroom really quick. Oh, that's cool. I give you 2 thumbs up. The next stream will be called "How do you finish a piece?" I'm good at starting them, but I'm bad at finishing them. When is it over? When is it over? Place this hand, dude. Get a hand earlier, but I erased it. Yes, sir. Have a nice dinner. Thank you for the talk. That was a very nice discussion, actually. And it's all very true. You know what? Actually, I'm gonna make a really funny video as an advertisement for you. But I gotta like start finishing my pieces. Can't be sitting here getting drunk off of the views that I'm getting and the interactions that people are giving me. So gotta finish stuff and post it. Dude, I really do like the initial sketch was so much better. Fucking- Maybe I'm overthinking it. Maybe it's already finished. the slightly lighter color for this. Originally. Okay, we still have to figure out this lapel. I'm sorry, I thought I'd already be done with this, but it's quite the challenge, turned out to be. How do we do this part, you know? I want it to look a certain way, but the suspenders are in the way. The over suspenders over on top of the trench coat. Maybe they could go and connect towards the outside of the hip bone, and that could be the way to tuck them in. I don't know. Here's the thing, I've never drawn a character like this. Like, I've drawn characters, yes, but not with a such a complicated kind of clothing. Well, I've done that too, but not this way. Sorry, that must be confusing. What I mean is, like, there's a lot of interacting parts, and that makes it a little hard to figure out. I don't know if that makes sense. This kind of okay. Hang on. Wait, let me cook. Wait a minute. I think I'm cooking. What's that one? And then do another one. And this could be like a little. I do have to stop to take a break soon to eat dinner. Drink my protein shake and whatnot, but okay, all right. You know what? That looks pretty okay. The lapel goes underneath. The suspender goes underneath. The coat goes over. The suspender can be a little bit more directly up here. Just be a little indentation from the pull. And I think I'll make it a Y strap. As in, why did I do this? Why did I make it so complicated? This is looking okay. I want some depth in there too. I want some 3D or 3-dimensionality to the lapels here. I don't want it to just be flat on the body. We're past that era of gaming now where you needed to essentially make it all like stick to the body mesh and just draw it on as a texture. You don't need to do that anymore, so hit it with the modern quality level. Okay. Time is it? Oh, 3 minutes. Okay, cool. All right. I'm gonna stop here for now, and I'm gonna go ahead and take a break. I just saw another job opportunity, by the way. I'm gonna try to apply for that. I'm gonna take a little break, eat some food, apply for the job, come back, and then we're gonna play some games. What games? I don't know. If Pigeon is available, then I'm gonna play some Arc Raiders with her probably. I'll see. Alrighty. But thanks again for watching me struggle the way the real artists would have done it.